always have the highest degree of FSU.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
Victories happen here. Wolfson Children's Hospital, always here. Wolfson Children's is proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Welcome back in Birmingham, Alabama. 9-8 the score. Alabama at the free throw line. They're short 2. Back-to-back free throws missed by Alancia Ramsey, and the Noles, they got it. It's 9 unanswered points. Tatum Green, right wing, triple, you bet. Puts it home. Tatum Green ended the season strong up in Chestnut Hill, specifically in the ACC tournament for Boston College. Soleil Williams hustling for the ball right now, trying to be pesky against freshman Ace Austin. Alabama, nice passes inside, up and in, off the window. That's Naomi Jones. But Tatum Green, boy, she was great. 18 points, 4 of 5 from three-point land against North Carolina in the tournament. We watched that game. It was right earlier before the day before we ended up playing North Carolina. But she's got talent.
Yeah, little did we know that she'd be in a Seminole uniform just 6 months later. But excited to have her and great to welcome her with a big 3 there.
11-11 the score, 5:14 on the clock. Shavers in the lane, picks up her dribble, knocked away by Alancia Ramsey. Now up the right side of the floor, freshman Ace Austin. Picked up by Soleil Williams. Trying to split between Treadwell. She's got it over to the left wing. Driving in now. Handed off to Ramsey. Rish able to add some defense. I think they're going to get the foul. Kind of ran in with the hand straight up. Or is that against Treadwell?
I think they gave that to Treadwell. Yeah, it looked like 32. I would have given that to Emma Rish. I thought she came in late, was trying to get back in front, but gave her the body. Instead, it's going to be on Avery Treadwell. That is her second personal, so she's going to have to go out.
Treadwell out.
Davis looks like coming back in.
Ponya's in. Jazz Shavers out, and Emma Rish to the bench as well. So Sid Bowles, Soleil Williams, Ponya Davis, Tatum Green, and Amaya Bonner. The 5 right now.
I mentioned Brooke Wyckoff only has 10 players this year, but the thing that I think she expressed to me in some conversations is she can play all of them. Like, there's nobody that she's like, they're not ready, they're not in it. Like, she has 10 really talented players that all are going to be expected to contribute significant minutes at various points this season.
It's a new look for this Florida State team. When you talk about the big 3 last year, that was 63% of your scoring. It's going to be a way different look this year, much more balanced. Every single player, as you mentioned, Melissa, top to bottom, has the ability to score and do different things for this team.
I feel like you got 10 players who can all average 10 points a game.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I don't think they will, but that's the kind of team that this is. Alabama coming with some pressure here.
Tatum Green, right wing, open for 3, off the back rim, and knocked around Alabama the rebound. They lead 12-11, 4:42 remaining in the first quarter. I got to say, it's an exhibition matchup. Trying to get used to this. The north-south being up here is tripping me out right now with how I need to explain where players are on the court. That's a little bit of a 10-footer mid-range from Ace Austin is good. Nothing but net for the freshman. 14-11, Alabama, they lead. 14-3 run right now. Tatum Green open for 3 in the corner. Too strong. Ponya Davis couldn't get the rebound. in the hands of Carly Weathers.
That's a good look for Tatum Green, and again, if she's going to be left that wide open, she's got to be able to take that and make it.
Down low, Davis working against Jones. Jones up with the right hand. Good touch, rolls it in. 7-0 run now over the last 90 seconds for Alabama. 16-11, they lead under 4 minutes. Bonner, right wing. Now goes top of the key, looking for help. Back right wing, Williams, entry pass to Davis. Backing down Jones. Double comes. Davis spins, rises. Too strong. Tatum trying to rush for the rebound. Couldn't get it. Now Alabama looking to run with Y out of Jennings. Crossover on Davis. Pretty move. Couldn't finish. And will knock off of Naomi Jones.
Let's go back to that last possession for Florida State. That was a great look for Panya Davis. When you get an isolation like that one-on-one in the paint for her, she's going to score that probably at least 70% of the time. That's the look that Florida State needs. They were going to kick it back out, and then she went ahead, had that one-on-one matchup, and she's going to be able to take people one-on-one in most situations. Just an unlucky miss there.
24 in the Garnet and goal, Panya Davis. No 21, KK Timpson. Boy, how special she was in her career. Drafted to the Indiana Fever this season. Bowles driving, fires a pass to freshman Girton. She checks in for her first minutes of the game. Short, now fighting for the ball. Tie up between Girton and Scott. Possession points to Alabama. So Mari Girton, the lone freshman on this roster out of Cincinnati, Ohio, number 4 player in the state of Ohio, comes over to Florida State, was a high school teammate of Soleil Williams back in 2023. They won the state title. Looking to do similar things here with the Noles. Austin, a pass to Cody, now kicks up top, driving in, pump fake from Scott, and with the right hand is good. Alabama in control right now, 18-11, 2:53 to go in the first quarter. Ball straight away, crossover to her right, driving in, spins, floats, no good, too strong.
Florida State has not gotten to the offensive glass much so far, and that's going to be huge for Florida State. They're going to need to get second chance opportunities here against a very talented Alabama team. That's since Cody misses a right wing three. Kubek the rebound. Noles trying to run something now. So head coach Brooke Wyckoff at midcourt trying to get things going. Bowles spins away from Austin, drives in, floats up with the right hand. A lot of contact, goes down hard. No good on the shot. She will shoot 2. Has a 3-pointer in this game early on. Sid buckets, all threes, by the way, brought to you by Scott and Wallace, official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Mari Girton. It's a quick check-in for her. Jazz Shavers coming in to replace. This is a big difference for a freshman to come in and have your first game be against an NCAA tournament Power 4 school like Alabama with some veterans. You know, Alabama with a number of seniors and juniors on this team, and Mari Girton, the only freshman there for Florida State. It'll be a learning experience for her early on, but I'm excited about what her future will look like here as a Seminole.
So Sid Bowles to the line, 84% last season, good on the first. Again, Alabama, Florida State, 5-6 all time in those matchups. 5 wins to the Noles, 6 to Bama. Played a couple years ago in the NCAA tournament, 8 and 9 seed out in Austin. It was Bama that took that game. Really, Aaliyah Nye, the difference maker in that one. One of the best 3-point shooters in SEC and Alabama history. 82-74 that game was. But 2-2 in neutral site games all time. Bulls knocks down the free throws, 13-18 the score. Driving in is Timmons, no good. Might have been blocked by Davis.
Great. It was blocked by Amaya Bonner. Great defense by Amaya Bonner there, one-on-one on the ball. Panya Davis there, you see, with the ability to handle the ball in the full court. She took it straight up, and they're saying it last bounced off her. She doesn't agree with it.
Off of her knee, but that is so special from a 6'6" big like her to grab the rebound and be able to go coast to coast like that. Lead to some special things for this Noles offense. 18-13, Alabama leads. Entry pass to Cody. Able to get it over the outstretched hands of Panya Davis. Alabama, they lead 20-13, 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Up the right side is Shavers. Into the right elbow with Davis. Trying to hand back to Shavers. Uses her speed. Left hand, no good on the layup. Knocked out of bounds by Panya. And Alabama will take it.
Yeah, we've seen Jazz Shavers be able to get to the rim with ease so far here, but then she's been pushed just far away enough that she hasn't been able to finish at the rim, has had to kind of fade away needs to go ahead and finish that strong with maybe try to get some contact, get to the free throw line.
Now on the right wing, Tamia Scott. In essence, Cody, top of the key, no look, bounce pass to Weathers, blocked by Kubek. Underneath, Ali Kubek. Big block, and that's going to go off of Weathers, so the Noles will keep it. We mentioned Ali Kubek. She played for Maryland her last 2 seasons. It was a 111-108 win for Maryland in double overtime in the round of 32 last season. They were down 17 points. It was actually an Ali Kubek three-pointer that sparked things for the Terps. Here is Kubek for 3. It's blocked. Big block right there from Lourdes da Silva Costa. And Alabama coming the other way. Timmons stops in the paint, now passes it out. Left wing with DaCosta into the corner. Weathers wide open from the corner for 3, no good. Tipped out. Free throw line jumper is good, and oh boy, hitting the deck is Kubek.
I think Kubek got hit in the face there, unintentional, but took either a forearm or an elbow to the face. She went down right away. She's going to hop back up. She's going to ask the officials about that, but they said they didn't see anything. I don't know if we have replay here or not for them to be able to take a look at that. It doesn't look like it, or at least they have denied that request. So Ali Kubek going to go to the bench, get a bit of attention. Yeah, she's saying on the bench, you can read her lips, that she got hit in the neck, like clotheslined. Going up for that rebound, but she gave some good defensive effort in that last couple possessions for Kubek.
22-13 Alabama. Shot clock is dark, and Florida State will take their last shots of the game. Oh, the first quarter. It's a trial run for everyone right now. At the logo with Bowles now over to the right wing. Skips it to Shavers. Up fake. Mid-range. Can't roll it in. Panya Davis trying to get the offensive rebound. She does, and it's knocked away by Bama. So a surge from the Tide to end the first quarter. The Noles got off to a quick start, and Alabama able to answer. They lead by 9, 22-13. Second quarter action coming up after this timeout.
October baseball is here. The baseball postseason is in full swing, and BetOnline is your #1 source to get closer to the action. From first pitch to the final out, BetOnline gives you more ways to play with the latest odds, breaking news, live scores, and in-game wagering. Also catch every pro and college football game, cage fighting, and hockey futures all in one place. Lastly, don't miss their VIP program with level-up bonuses, cash boosts, and exclusive rewards. Head to BetOnline today, because at BetOnline, the game starts here.
Get ready for FSU football with the biggest party in the streets, the Neutral College Town Block Party. Every Friday from 6 to 10 before a home game, experience the best entertainment in town on West Madison Street. Coming up, enjoy the sounds of Kiss Alive, the tribute. Just steps away from Doak Campbell Stadium, the game day hype starts a day early. Be a part of the tradition and rally with thousands of Seminole fans. The Neutral College Town Block Party, sponsored by iHeartMedia, Tallahassee Ford, Silver Lining Carpet Care and Restoration, NBC 40, Fox 49, and the CW.
Hey Tallahassee, Robin Garrett here with Ultimate Image Auto.
The summer months are our busiest months, so we need cars and we want yours.
Old, new, big, or small, we want them all. We're looking for all makes, models, colors, and styles.
The People's Car Dealer makes selling your vehicle fun and easier than ever. And if you still owe money on it, no biggie. We'll simply pay off the bank you owe and give you a check for the difference. Plus, we'll handle all necessary paperwork with the bank, the state, and the DMV so you don't have to. Easy as pie.
Maybe you're just curious what your vehicle's worth. That's okay, too. Bring it by the dealership, and we'll give you an appraisal on it absolutely free.
So if your vehicle is pristine and polished, we want to buy it. If it has a few miles or a bunch of miles, we want to buy it. Whether it's clean and purty or ugly and dirty, we want to buy it.
And as always, if you're looking to purchase a nicer, newer car, truck, or SUV, we would be honored to help with that, too. I'm Rob.
And I'm Garrett.
And we're the People's Car Dealer, Ultimate Image Auto, Tallahassee's new car alternative on Capitol Circle right in front of Sam's. Call 850-877-7222 or visit ultimateimageauto.com.
Averged is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics electrification and renewables partner. Averged is building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Averged is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Averged, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit averged.com/FSU for more information. Second quarter action upcoming. Florida State, they trail 22-13. Alabama, good end of the first quarter for them. Right now for the Noles, Sydney Bowles with 5 points, leading the way. It's Amaya Bonner with the ball. Kicks it off to Panya Davis in the paint, moves to the right side, trying to get around Cody. Contact off the window, but the Aussie traveled.
I think that was the right call. I think it was a little late. However, she had already traveled before long before they made that call and long before she made the basket. Noles just not shooting the ball very well right now. 4 of 17 from the floor for 24%. Alabama 9 of 20 for 45%.
Into the lane. Is that an offensive foul? It is. Great job. Sydney Bowles did that a lot last year. And able to draw the charge.
As our friend Woody Hayes would say, that foul is offensive.
It is. Shout out to those watching online in our booth cam right now. We appreciate you all tuning in if you are. Again, a little bit of a different look for us up here in the Boutwell Auditorium. Straightaway three. Bowles, cash money. Buckets.
Sydney Bowles, a big-time shot. That quieted this crowd here at the Boutwell.
Boy, what a year for her. Last year, tied a program record, 5 of 5 from 3 in the NCAA tournament versus George Mason. The only Nole in history to be perfect from three-point land with minimum of 3 attempts. Pretty spin move from Lourdes da Silva da Costa. Able to finish at the cup. 24-16 Alabama, 8:50 to go in the first half. Straight away Bowles, now right wing. Davis thought about the three, drives in and traveled. Yep. A little indecisive there.
Well, and she got the ball kind of caught on her hip. I don't think she was trying to pick it up, but she got it caught on her hip. It stuck there for a second. When she put it back on the floor, that's a travel.
Here on the right wing, Alabama, okay.
Illegal screen that time. That's one that the officials have been asked to watch closely. And they have done that today here so far. They're going to call that as a foul and a turnover on Essence Cody, who had come to set the ball screen and wasn't set yet. Ran into a Seminole player.
So Sydney Bowles on the right wing, hands off to Shavers. In the corner, entry pass, fires it to Kubek. Trying to go to work, lost the ball. Kicks to Bonner, left wing three, no good. Rebound Weathers. Tatum, Green flying in. That's going to be not an offensive foul, but a foul, loose ball on Tatum. Just a little bit of a push, trying to get that rebound.
I like the board effort. I like the crashing of the offensive glass, trying to get that extra possession. I'm okay with that from Tatum Green. Florida State doing a nice job applying ball pressure. We saw Maya Bonner do it. We see Jazz Shavers there.
And there's Sydney Bowles doing it as well. Off the ball, coming in and swatting it away. Now the Noles running in transition. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Transition three. Sid too strong. Tipped out by Tatum. But it's right into the hands of Diana Collins. And she's going to run the other way. Stolen away by Green. Nope. No one grabbed the ball. Now Weathers straight away three. Off the front rim. Off of Kubek, Tatum Green able to corral it. Boy, the last 2 minutes to start this second quarter has been all over the place. It's an exhibition, trial run, figuring some things out, and the wackiness continues. Bowles trying to hand off to Shavers, and it might have just knocked off their elbow and on the line.
I think it bounced on the line. Yeah, I don't see a foul being called, so I think it's just a turnover on Florida State. It's their 8th of the game already. And again, it's early in the season, and you expect things not to be quite as crisp. But that is a stat that you mentioned. Florida State was so good last season at taking care of the basketball and not turning it over.
That'll be an emphasis for Brooke Wyckoff. Already 8 turnovers through 12 minutes of play right now. 24-16, Alabama leads. Ace Austin splits the defense, drives in, right hand, no good. Rebound underneath to Jones. Can't follow up. So Florida State trying to hold steady underneath. Bowles trying to drive, loses the ball. Another turnover. 9th one.
Now that one just too many white jerseys there to try to dribble through.
Austin kicks, up fake, travel. Okay, everyone's trying to settle in right now. We got travels, we got charges, we got turnovers, we got it all.
And again, early in the season, players doing some things that maybe are uncharacteristic just trying to do a little bit too much. You want to earn your playing time. Like, this is your chance, right, to try to earn more minutes, to try to prove to your coaches what you can do here early in the season. And, you expect a little bit of rust.
Both teams, Soleil Williams rounds the corner, misses the layup. Speaking of rust.
She's not going to get a more open one than that. And we know Soleil Williams can knock those down. She averaged nearly 7.5 points a game last year at Texas A&M.
It was wide open. Might have been blocked by Tatum Green underneath. No team can score right now. Both teams got 3 turnovers in the last 2 minutes. Kick to the right wing. Kubek driving on Jones. Hard body. Tries to swing it around the baseline. It's knocked away by Weathers. It looks like it's going to be a foul on Alabama.
Yeah, Kubek was trying to get to the rim and trying to actually kick to the corner, but they're going to call the foul on Timmons, who had made contact with Kubek. They're going to give her a shooting foul? Oh, I thought Allie Kubek was walking to the free throw line.
Tatum Green, though, will head to the bench. So it's Allie Kubek, Soleil Williams, Jazz Shavers, Avery Treadwell, Sydney Bowles, the 5 right now. Underneath the left side, inbounded to Shavers. Euro step, blocked by Bama. Stays with Florida State. Okay.
Shavers trying to show her craftiness, her ability to get to the rim.
Shavers, there's some craftiness. Letting them know afterwards, too. Jazzy, that was smooth. 24-18. Alabama, they lead. 6:11 left in the first half. Ace Austin. Freshman loses her footing and kind of just tries to throw it off of Williams, but they're going to get Soleil with a foul.
Yeah, Brooke Wyckoff going to protest that one as well. She should. Soleil has the ability to move. You don't have to be stationary as a defender. You're entitled to your space if you get there first, and I feel like Soleil did have that space as well. Brooke Wyckoff, I agree with you.
Up in our renewal by Anderson booth. Well, we call it a skybox maybe in the end zone. So as we watch, it's Alabama moving north to south. And it's at the top of the key, now moving to the right. Bounce pass inside, knocked away. Great help defense again by Sid Bowles. Now blazing a trail in transition. Euro step, left hand, no good. Alabama the other way. They got numbers. All the way across court to the corner. Chambers rattles into 3. That's why out of Jennings. They've been hot from that corner. A couple threes already made right in front of the Seminole bench. Alabama 27-18 on top. 5:38 to go in the first half. Kubek spins right side up and can't roll it in. Treadwell fighting as she does underneath. Will hit the deck with Ramsey. It's going to be a foul.
I think they're calling a foul on Avery Treadwell.
On Treadwell. That's going to be her 3rd.
Wow, she was on the ground. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that is always going to be one thing, too, as you get into the season. And we mentioned having 10 players. Foul trouble can always be something to monitor across this team. Right wing 3, rattles in and out. Rebound goes to Panya Davis. She'll flip it to Soleil Williams, and they're out and running. Soleil, right wing, steps back, 3. Off the mark, no rim. 27-18 Alabama, 5 minutes and ticking. In the paint, kicked in front of the Seminole bench. Weathers open again. You bet, okay.
Now, Florida State's given up a lot of those kick-out threes. Alabama hasn't knocked down all of them, but they've certainly knocked down a fair share. Now 3 of 7 from beyond the three-point line are the Crimson Tide.
6-0 run, largest lead of the game for the Tide, 30-18. Rish up top, spinning. Now on the right elbow, driving in, picks up her dribble. Looking for help, someone's got to move. Finds Kubek, gets her defender in the air. Mid-range, Butter. Pretty move from Allie.
Allie Kubek, the 6'2 forward, does have guard skills. She can knock down threes. A 36% three-point field goal shooter on her career. Shows the mid-range game there.
And that'll lead to our under 5 timeouts. So that cuts the lead back to 10 for Alabama, 30-20. Tied on top of the Knolls. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Knowles. Scott and Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Our energy efficient, acclaimed impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles, license number CGC 1527613. Back in action, 4:18 to go. Alabama, they got the ball. Ace Austin will hand off up top to Timmons. Now rounds the corner. Up fake, gets two defenders in the air. Weathers gets Kubek past her in the left corner. 3-ball. Timmons puts it in.
Jessica Timmons looks fully healthy and recovered from that ACL injury she suffered 2 seasons ago.
There we go. Noles, another turnover. Lost it. Under 4 to go, 33-20 Alabama.
Yeah, Soleil Williams trying to thread the needle inside to Panya Davis. Just too many hands in there.
10 turnovers and jump ball. Thought it was a travel. It's possession arrow pointing to Alabama.
That was Ramsey trying to take it in on Emma Risch. Risch doing a nice job just going straight up, but they said she had her hand on the ball. Forced the jump ball.
So underneath the left side, inbound Timmons gets Risch past her. Step back, mid-range, too strong. Shavers rips down the rebound. Shavers up the floor. Slashing to the rim. Strong with the right hand and fouled. Couldn't put the bucket home. We'll head to the free throw stripe for 2.
Shavers has shown explosiveness with the ball in her hands. Reminds you a little of former Seminole Tanaya Latson and her ability to get to the rim. Just got to be able to finish there. Good job of getting to the free throw line, drawing some contact on that one.
Big thing with the Noles right now, only shooting 25%.
Yeah.
Shavers good from the free throw stripe. Last season with the Red Raiders, 85%. That would be good for best on the team based on last year's stats. And 2 for 2. One of the best free throw shooters in the Big 12 last year, was 5th in the conference. So 33-22, Alabama, they still lead. 3:26 to go in the first half. Up top with Austin. Underneath. Now in the paint, too strong, tipped out by Bama, but it's into the hands of Shavers. She's running up the court. Shavers spinning. Corkscrewing her way through, can't finish. With Alabama the rebound, now they look to run. Open in the corner, Ace Austin, front of the Seminole bench, too strong. Rebound goes to Kubek, and an outlet to Risch. Here comes Emma. On the ball in, and Boutwell logo now moves to her right side, spinning, finds Kubek, open up top for 3, off the heel. Rebound goes to Weathers.
That's a look that Florida State's going to rely on, though, with Kubek there at the stretch 4 with the ability to knock that down. Ooh,
Weathers.
Big knockdown from Allie Kubek. She blocked that.
Timmons couldn't finish. Yeah, now Shaver's in transition, driving in, floats to Davis. Good little pass and a block underneath from Naomi Jones.
They're going to say Jones got a piece of Tanya Davis's hand. So Davis going to go to the free throw line. Davis already has 7 rebounds in this game, just 3 points. A chance to build on that. Substitutions there for Florida State. Oh, they're going to say they didn't check in properly. Mari Gurt and Sydney Bowles going to come back in and replace Shavers and Tatum Green.
So Panya Davis to the free throw stripe. 2:22 left in the first half. Davis shorts the first one. 6'6" junior center out of Perth, Australia. Last season to start with New Mexico Junior College, made her first 21 free throws in a row. Started well in this one, but that time misses both. Another way now with Collins. Free throw stripe, backdoor bounce pass to Timmons, slips it through to Jones, trying to work something, turns it over. Knocked away, now Bowles has it. Up the floor she goes. Bonner's open on her right. She finds her in front of the Bama bench. Bonner, 3, front rim. Mari Gurton, the freshman, hustles for the rebound. Able to get it to Davis, who can't keep the ball, and it's stolen away by Weathers. Now they run in transition. Euro step, right hand fouled by Bowles. That will send Carly Weathers to the line. Sydney Bowles will pick up her second personal foul. 14 foul.
Both teams in a little scoring drought here. No field goals for Florida State in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Alabama hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So defense has been at the premium here so far. Not a lot of offense as of late.
It's October 16th. Don't normally always get basketball this early. It's a great matchup, great competition, kind of to see where you're at for both sides right now. These are 2 NCAA tournament teams. Good chance we see both again playing in March. Trying to gauge where you're at right now. Weathers is 2-2 at the free throw stripe. Only 68% free throw shooter last season, able to be perfect on that trip. 35-22 Alabama. It's the freshman Gurton, Cincy native, poked away. And that's actually going to be a turnover on the Noles. Thought it was knocked loose by Alabama. They're going to say it's off of Florida State.
Say it was last touched by Gurton.
Minute 40 to go in the first half. Left side of the floor, Collins spinning, kicks to Weathers. Right wing 3 is too strong, hustling for the board. And Maya Bonner brings it in. 35-22 Alabama. Sydney Bowles, she's got it. Trots up, hesitation, behind the back. Kicks to Bonner, left wing jab step, now drives into the lane. Little scoop layup. That was a kind of a trick shot in a way. Thought about passing it maybe, then try to shoot it. No good. Mari Gurton is going to pick up the foul. Trying to guard Jessica Timmons. That's a redshirt senior versus a freshman. Big body difference, big age difference. That's just learning.
Yeah, and again, Timmons knew exactly how to use her body to get that foul called. Gurton was going for a steal, trying to swipe it away. And Timmons just turns into her to make sure to draw that contact. The officials called it, and Timmons will go to the free throw line.
Both teams in the bonus, so Timmons to shoot. Right now in this one, she's got 7 points. Make it 8. 2 rebounds to go with it. That ties for the lead for the team and the game with 8. Carly Weathers and Sydney Bowles also with 8. Now she'll take the lead with her 9th point. Hits both free throws. 37-22 the score, and rushing again, Ali Kubek trying to get it to Sydney Bowles. The trap is too much. Another turnover for the Noles.
Yeah, Bowles trying to go one-on-one and couldn't do it.
Bonner the other way. That's going to be an offensive foul. Alabama sets it up exactly how they wanted. Left Bonner wide open. She drives into the lane and runs right into, like Carly Weathers. Another turnover for the Noles, their 14th in the first half. 39-22 is the score. 56 seconds to go in the first half. Ace Austin, freshman up the floor, guarded by Bonner. Bounce pass on the left wing. Timmons, now entry pass inside. Cody. Oh, not Cody. That's Naomi Jones. It's going to draw the foul against Panya Davis. That's only the first personal on Panya. She's got 7 rebounds. That's leading the way. You'd hope that. 6'6", she's the tallest player out there.
Yeah, and really on that possession, I think Panya Davis just needed to stay straight up. She had good position. She kind of went for a steal that she didn't need to. I feel like Jones was not going to be able to score over Davis. So Davis just needs to hold her ground there. Don't get caught swiping. But Naomi Jones is another one of those players for Christy Curry in this Alabama squad. Missed all of last season, but brings some experience.
Yeah, former 2023 McDonald's All-American Game nominee. Another turnover for the Noles off the inbound. That's been something to watch in this one. Yeah. And they're going to get a 3 seconds on exactly Jones. Right. And that runs in the family with Jones. Both their 2 brothers, Daniel and Darren, play basketball at Murray State. But a lot of talent on this roster for Christy Curry, just players trying to get back from injury. They're making things tough right now. The Noles can't get out of this full-court press, nowhere to go. And because of that, Bonner had to pick up her dribble, and Brooke Wyckoff is going to call a timeout with 27 seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately for Florida State, they've already got 15 turnovers, and that's really been the difference in this game here early on. Some poor shooting for Florida State, but really just the inability to take care of the basketball, and it's something that you expect early on. Again, you've lost your primary ball handlers from last season, and now you're expecting some newbies to come in and do the bulk of the work, and you haven't had a lot of experience working against the press, and smart move by Christy Curry to kind of throw that press at Florida State, and just need to settle some things down a little bit, and that's why Brooke Wyckoff calls that timeout. Again, these are all learning opportunities for the Noles.
Yeah, you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wilson Children's Hospital for world-class pediatric care. Wilson Children's is always here, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics, and that really is it. 15 turnovers, but again, it's October 16th. What an opportunity this is in an exhibition matchup where it doesn't count for anything, but just to judge yourself and really gauge where you're at and what you need to work on as the season approaches, especially with some big non-con games already in early November. The Noles will start with a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. It's Jazz Shavers up top. Now right elbow, Davis, knocked loose but keeps it. She still got it, facing up Jones, backing down, spinning, rising, draws the foul and hits the shot. Another Mitchum strong play down there in the paint by Panya Davis. And that right there, Melissa, would be huge for the Noles as she develops as a player at the Division I level.
Right, and that's kind of what I was saying earlier on when she got that ball one-on-one. That's the look you want for Florida State. You want to give Panya Davis a chance in the paint to go one-on-one and make a play like that because she's capable. I promise you, I've seen the film. I've watched her in practice. She can do those kinds of things, and they just have to continue to go to her and give her those opportunities.
6.7 rebounds. Shot clock is off. Alabama will take the last shot. It's Austin on the baseline, bumping into Bowles. That's not going to count the basket. That's a surprise they called that to end the half. Right into the chest of Sid. That's going to be her second personal foul, or third personal foul, actually. That's something to note. Okay.
And that's going to send Ace Austin to the free throw line again.
Yeah. So, again, that's just where things get interesting with this team. With 10 players in free throw in foul trouble. Already 2 Noles with 3 personal fouls in the first half. Avery Treadwell and Sydney Bowles as Ace Austin hits the first free throw. 2.7 on the clock, rolls in the next. It's 42-25 Alabama. A big second quarter for them, highlighted by a lot of turnovers by Florida State, and the Noles will try and get one shot up with 2 seconds. All the way up to Bonner, right side of the floor. She's running, gets separation, puts it up, almost puts it in.
That was a good look.
That was.
Well done by Amaya Bonner. She got a clean look, was able to put it on the floor a couple of times and get right to the three-point line where she launched it and just bounced off the back iron.
Well, we'll head to halftime and update you on stats and more from this one. You're listening to Florida State women's basketball from Legends Global.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Welcome in to halftime here in Birmingham. 42-25, the score. Florida State, they trail right now to the Crimson Tide, and it was the first half highlighted by turnovers, and again, this is an exhibition matchup right now. It's a great opportunity to really feel out where your team is at, try and gauge what you're working with. For Brooke Wyckoff, 7 newcomers on this squad, and only 10 players, so a lot to look through, a lot to figure out. There were some good flashes overall in that first half, and a lot more again to come this season with more exhibition games on the docket later in October, and then a great non-conference stretch coming in November, highlighted by the defending national champions. You'll take a trip up to Storrs to play the UConn Huskies. You'll also get Indiana. You also most likely get Oklahoma. You play Georgia. A couple more as well highlighted in there that I think are going to really be more great tests to prepare the Noles for one of the toughest conferences in all of women's college basketball, which is the ACC. A lot of talent stacked up in the conference this year. We're going to see a lot of great players, a lot of great games just coming throughout this season. So that's really it for what we expect coming forward. On the other side of this break, Melissa will get you set. We'll also look into some of those first half stats and more from this one. Ballin' about well. Alabama, they lead 42-25. You're listening to Florida State women's basketball from Legends.
The warm Florida summer is officially over and the chilly air is here to stay. It's time to cozy up by the fire with family and friends. Just make sure that pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Hey, fellow Floridians.
We're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at americansocialbar.com.
Welcome back here to Birmingham, Alabama. We're in the Magic City. This is the Ballin' in Boutwell tournament here, sponsored by Hibbett Sports. We'll give them some props. Florida State is trailing Alabama here at the half in the exhibition game. 42-25 is the halftime score. Let's take a look at some of the halftime stats for your Florida State Seminoles. In the first half, they shot just 24% from the floor. That's 8 of 33 overall from the floor. Just 27% from the three-point line, 3 of 11 for the Noles on that. 75% from the free throw line. That's a good number for the Noles. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. They did have 15 turnovers, though, and Alabama was able to convert those into 10 points off the turnovers. Let's take a look at the individual stats for Florida State. You got Sydney Bowles, no surprise, leading the way there for the Noles. She was the leading returning scorer for the Noles. She's got 8 points here today. Just 2 of 7, though, from the floor. 2 of 3 from the three-point line. That's a good number. And perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She did pick up 3 fouls, played 15 minutes for the Noles in the first half. Second leading scorer, Panya Davis, the junior from New Mexico Junior College, had 6 points and 7 rebounds in 14 minutes of action. The bad news for Davis, she did have 5 turnovers in the first half. Jazz Shavers in her first start as a Florida State Seminole, unofficial as well, but 6 points for her, just 2 of 9, shooting perfect 2 of 2 from the line. She did have 2 rebounds and 2 turnovers and then 15 minutes of action. Amaya Bonner went 0 of 4 from the floor, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, played 13 minutes in the first half. Ali Kubek, 1 of 4 from the floor, 2 points for her, 3 rebounds in 15 minutes of action. And the only other player in the scoring column for Florida State, Tatum Green, 3 points on 1 of 3 from the floor. She had 2 rebounds as well, played 7 minutes. Gave the Noles some really good minutes, I thought, on the defensive end. I like what I saw from the sophomore from Baltimore. For Alabama, they shot 40% from the floor, 14 of 35, 40% from the three-point line, 4 of 10, 71% from the free throw line. They got there 14 times, knocked down 10. They had 8 turnovers. Florida State was able to capitalize on 6 of those turnovers, and Alabama did out-rebound Florida State 27-21 there in the first half. Alabama also with 17 points off of their bench and 16 points in the paint in the first half. Leading the way for Alabama, it was Jessica Timmons, 9 points. She had 2 rebounds, 13 minutes of action. Carly Weathers, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists in 17 minutes of action. Naomi Jones in her return to action after sitting out all of last season, 5 points, 8 rebounds for her. Jessica Timmons again sat out all of last season as well. 4 points for Tamia Scott, 4 points for the freshman Ace Austin, 3 points for Wyatta Jennings, 2 points for Lourdes da Silva Costa, and 4 points for Essence Cody, 5 rebounds for her. Seminoles did a pretty good job of keeping her in check. She did pick up a couple fouls and only played 8 minutes. So we will have more of the halftime show after this. You're listening to Seminole Women's Basketball.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day. and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Knowles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth. Knowles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Knowles!
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship-trained and board-certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Today's Florida State women's basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jack Kavovit.
Welcome back in. Ballin' about well. 42-25, Alabama, they lead Florida State. About 2 minutes to go before we get into second half action. And again, Melissa, you just went through all the stats. We're analyzing everything, but it's October 16th. This is exhibition matchup. I think there is a lot to take away from that first half. I want to start first with the junior college transfer, Panya Davis. I think she has shown a lot of potential for this team, 6.7 rebounds. You mentioned the 5 turnovers, right? I think there's a lot of stuff to get cleaned up there. But overall, you talk about a matchup. I didn't mention this, but she scored that bucket over Naomi Jones, who is 6'4" in her own right, a former McDonald's All-American, big body. And so that's a matchup the Knowles are going to want to get to as much as they can.
Yeah, I think you've got to, again, take advantage of Panya Davis's size, her skill inside. I think she is going to be a key focal point for this offense this season. She's a great rebounder. She's doing what she needs to there. But you got to get her the ball on the offensive end and see if you can maybe get something a little bit easier. That's the one thing I'll say about this Florida State offense. They've shot the ball freely, and I like that. I love the flow that they're in. But sometimes you got to get easier buckets, and sometimes that's making the extra pass. Sometimes that's not the one-on-one move. It's, setting up a teammate to get something a little bit easier. I thought some of Florida State's shots were a little bit difficult. The degree of difficulty was a little high, and I'd love to see them work together to get some that are just a little bit easier for their teammates. And again, that's all something that is a total work in progress. This group's only been together, they were together all summer, but literally you've got 7 new players. You're trying to all figure that out. They've only been practicing for real for about 2 weeks.
Exactly, and you can practice against each other. You can practice against your scout guys, but nothing like really seeing where you're at by playing an NCAA tournament team like Christy Curry's group in Alabama. And you mentioned just finding teammates and stuff. Only 2 assists for the Knowles total in that first half. And I think that's another aspect of where we'll see this team grow and really start to flourish and develop when you get those guards, when you figure out who's going to be the primary ball handlers of this group. Obviously, that can switch around. But as that comfort comes, I mean, we talked about a little bit Emma Risch in the Open. I think she is someone who could end up being, or already maybe is, the best pure scorer of the group. And she didn't take a single shot in the first half, right? So we'll just see how this all kind of comes together. Definitely some flashes all around, but curious to see what that halftime locker room talk was like from head coach Brooke Wyckoff and what the message here to start the second half. And like that, here we go. We're starting up. The Noles got it. They're now moving north to south as we see it up here in our renewal by Anderson booth in the end zone. Jazz Shavers too strong on a three, and no one able to come in to hustle for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds.
Okay,
and Alabama will
but
take
I do like that offensive possession. That was an inside out. You get the ball into Panya, you give her a chance to try to do something, and then she makes the move and kicks it out to an open shot for Jazz Shavers, who's one of the best three-point shooters on this team.
Now on the right wing, straight ahead, wide open underneath. Essence Cody gets free. Knowles trying to be aggressive there at the top of the key. Leaves Cody wide open.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It's a little bit of miscommunication there, and somehow Cody left pretty open there underneath.
Sydney Bowles, she's got it. Up top with Kubek. Now down the left side, hands off. No, bounce pass inside to Panya Davis. Spinning on Cody, going to be blocked. Again, that's the matchup right there. Didn't go up as strong. Cody straight up, able to get a piece. Now Alabama. It's Timmons. Step back. It's going to be just inside the three-point line. Too strong. Weathers runs in for the rebound. Bowles didn't see her. Now Timmons to the cup. Strong finish and the foul.
Yeah, a little bit of a problem there with matchups, as you've had to have Allie Kubek, who's 6'2" and really more of a post player, having to guard the perimeter player, Jessica Timmons, in 5'8", and Kubek just isn't able to stay in front. And I think, again, that this Alabama team coming out with 4 guards, 1 post. Cody really the only post player in this lineup. Florida State with 2 true post players in there. The matchups weren't in favor of the Noles on that one. Alabama able to take advantage of that situation.
Foul goes against Panya Davis, and that'll send Timmons to the line where she's in and out. Rebound is tracked down by Bama. I think that's the one thing I'm seeing right now. I know it's an exhibition game. It doesn't count. Want to see the energy levels come up just a hair from this Florida State team. No good on the attempt from Cody. Knowles, they got it. 46-25 Alabama, 8:30 to go in the third quarter. Bonner kicks up top straightaway, triple. Bulls, no, that's Shavers is short. Rebound Cody up the right side of the floor. Now inside, Collins is going to be bumped coming around the corner. That's going to be a foul. While they sort this out, hey, let us pause. Let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Seminole Sports Network from Legends Global.
Tallahassee's Sports Radio, 96.5 The Spear, is WTLY, W243EG, Tallahassee.
Jack Kavovit, Melissa Bruner, balling in Boutwell. Knowles will take it after a travel by Alabama. Quick 10-second station identification. 46-25, Alabama, they lead, 8:15 to play in the third quarter. Jazz Shavers trying to work some magic into the paint. Hard contact on Essence Cody. And quick talk here, too. Again, this is some of the learning lessons that you normally go into your huddle with your team. Brooke Wyckoff calls over Soleil Williams, just giving her some instruction more on the defensive end right there. It'll send Jazz Shavers now to the free throw stripe. Something you mentioned before, Melissa, is Jazz ability to not be afraid to go downhill and attack the basket. I think that's a staple of this offense and what they're trying to run as she hits her first free throw. 2 of 11 right now from the field. So trying to become a little bit more efficient, but you love just her ability and just fearlessness to go downhill and get a bucket.
Yeah, and again, she's feeling her way through this too. This is a whole new offense, a whole new set of teammates, but she is so good with the ball in her hands, and we've seen that today. I expect that she's going to really have to be the one that creates off the dribble for Florida State.
And entry pass to Cody, too strong with the left hand. Now the Noles are running. Shavers will hand off to Soleil Williams. Beautiful crossover, ball on a string, right-handed layup. Soleil, magic right there. That was pretty.
Yeah, I looked down and was surprised at half to see no points for Soleil Williams, because she's another one of these newcomers that I feel like is going to be a star for Florida State. She has the ability to create, just as she showed there.
Carving her way through traffic, Soleil. Able to make it happen. That's going to be a timeout for Alabama. We'll take it with them. 46-29. Noles trying to climb back in this one. 7:33 remaining. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Louts, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Seminole fans, when you can't make it to the game, don't worry. Join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. You'll learn more at americansocialbar.com. Right into action. Alabama straight to the cup. Going to draw the foul on Panya Davis. That'll be her third. So now 3 Noles with 3 personal fouls.
I didn't see a lot of Panya Davis body contact there. The official is telling her that she got her with her hip and her leg. Panya Davis is a slender build. There's not a lot of hip and leg there. But either way, Essence Cody going to go to the free throw line.
So Essence Cody, the highest returning scorer for the Crimson Tide. Led the team in blocks and field goal percentage last year. Double figure 20 times. Going to miss her first free throw. Only 6 points today.
Valdosta, Georgia. Grew up coming to Seminole basketball camps
nearby
with her high school team.
Now playing down in Tuscaloosa. It's Cody guarding Kubek. It's handed off to Williams. Good job to get it to Bonner. Driving baseline, rising up and drawing the foul against Collins. Couldn't finish the basket, but Amaya Bonner will go to the cup. She's another one, Melissa, we haven't talked about much. Amaya Bonner, a returning player for this Seminole team, a captain this year. 0 of 4 today, 0 of 3 from three-point line. But I think she is someone, we talk about her defense a lot too last season, but she is someone that certainly has to step up in just her ability to score the ball, because she has the ability, just needs to play with that confidence.
And we've seen that in spurts throughout the last 2 seasons for Amaya Bonner. There's been specific games where she has come alive and really been a force and played with that confidence, but then there's some other games where you don't see that out of her. And so I think this senior season for her is going to be huge for her to show that consistency. You know she's going to be consistent on the defensive end, but on the offensive end, she's got to assert herself as she did there.
2 for 2 on that free throw trip for Bonner, and the entry pass, Cody and Kubek. That's going to be, that was a battle we saw last year, or we didn't see, but was seen in the NCAA tournament between those two.
Yeah, that was just better execution that time.
Soleil Williams, crossover move, gets the space, bangs home the 3. She's starting to come alive in this second half, really an X factor for this Noles team.
Have to wonder if she maybe got challenged at the half to come in and assert herself as well. And I love the Soleil Williams we're seeing here early in the third quarter.
Big-time shot from Soleil. That was a confident stroke from 15 in the garnet and gold. Entry pass stolen away by Cody. And Alabama keeps it 51-34. Alabama, they lead. 6:11 to play here in the third quarter. Weathers now will kick out right wing. Timmons going to take the three. It's good. Alabama, their 6 3-pointer.
3 of their last 3 are the Crimson Tide. Jessica Timmons now with 14 points to lead all scorers.
Here's one you said to look out for, Melissa. They now lead by 20. Soleil Williams all the way around the corner, attacking at the basket and feathers it home. So that'll be 7 points for Soleil, all coming in this third quarter alone. 5:30 to play, 30 seconds till we take another media timeout. In the left corner, attacking now, poke loose by Soleil from behind. Tamia Scott was driving in. A few substitutions as well. 2 Knowles with 3 personal fouls. We'll check back into the game. It's Sydney Bowles and Avery Treadwell. Allie Kubek and Amaya Bonner to take a breather. So Bowles, Treadwell, Shavers, Tatum Green, and Soleil Williams right now the 5. Inbound bounce pass. Handoff back to Ace Austin. Bounce pass right back to Jones. Foul's going to go against Avery Treadwell. That's tough on her. Checks back in, and that's the 4th personal foul on the Knoxville native.
That looked clean up top from Avery Treadwell. She got beat, but she was able to come over the top and look like come up with a clean block. Brooke Wyckoff with a confused look on her face as well.
Now stand up myself in here. We got the kiddos all everywhere in front of us. They're standing. Oh, they're leaving. So they're leaving. We're not. We're here. 54-36 is the score. Alabama leading.
Kids got to get home and catch the bus. Can't be late for the bus.
They do. What a nice little day, though, to come out here as Jones hits the first free throw. It's afternoon basketball action here in Birmingham. Later on tonight, 7 p.m., the tip between the men's Alabama and Florida State team. A jump ball going to be called underneath.
That's Panya Davis with a hand on that
Looked
ball.
like Panya had it. Might have got a block. They're going to call it jump. So underneath the left side of the basket, Alabama to inbound. Ace Austin looking for help. There's 2 screens. Getting loose now is Jennings. She's got it. Drives baseline, kicks all the way to Costa. She'll drive in on Tatum Green. Back out. Left wing 3, Jennings, nothing but net.
We've seen that a few times today, and that'll be something that I'm sure the coaching staff for Florida State will have to address, is just that getting the ball into the paint and then the kick out for the 3. We've seen some open looks for Alabama today, and they make Florida State pay on that one.
A lot of open looks. It'll be our media timeout here in the third quarter. 4:56 remaining, 58-36. Alabama, they lead. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends.
October baseball is here. The baseball postseason is in full swing, and BetOnline is your #1 source to get closer to the action. From first pitch to the final out, BetOnline gives you more ways to play with the latest odds, breaking news, live scores, and in-game wagering. Also catch every pro and college football game, cage fighting, and hockey futures all in one place. Lastly, don't miss their VIP program with level-up bonuses, cash boosts, and exclusive rewards. Head to BetOnline today, because at BetOnline, the game starts here.
Get ready for FSU football with the biggest party in the streets, the Neutral College Town Block Party. Every Friday from 6 to 10 before a home game, experience the best entertainment in town on West Madison Street. Coming up, enjoy the sounds of Kiss Alive, the tribute. Just steps away from Doak Campbell Stadium, the game day hype starts a day early. Be a part of the tradition and rally with thousands of Seminole fans. The Neutral College Town Block Party, sponsored by iHeartMedia, Tallahassee Ford, Silver Lining Carpet Care and Restoration, NBC 40, Fox 49, and the CW.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Whatever your vision for holiday decorating, the Home Depot has what you need to bring it to life. like our warm white holiday lights with steady lit technology, so your lights stay glowing even if one bulb fails. Whether you're going for a soft, warm glow or a colorful display of holiday cheer, choose from our wide variety of holiday lights starting at $5 in-store only. Find everything you need to get your holidays started with the Home Depot.
For over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. To find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. Seminole basketball also brought to you in part by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Panya Davis to the free throw stripe for Florida State. 4:52 to play in the third quarter, 58-36. Alabama, they lead right now. Panya almost rolls in the first free throw, just off the left side of the rim.
Davis just 2 of 5 now from the free throw line. She does have 6 points and 7 rebounds here on the afternoon.
Splits the pair. Good on the second. And you might hear a little bit quieter in the stands now. Again, the kiddos had to, I think, head back to school.
Just a few
fans have filled in.
Yeah, there's still a
fair
good
share
group.
I think the real rowdy ones, the ones that I was seeing dancing and you can't see it. We had a young kid in front of us that kept turning around and waving and yelling.
He wanted to join the broadcast.
I think he wanted to join the broadcast. I saw him staring at the broadcast headset in front of us. I thought I was going to have to. I don't know what I was going to have to do, but we didn't get there, so we're good. 59-37. Alabama at the free throw stripes. It's Wyatta Jennings. Hit the last shot. Actually, Ace Austin. No good at the line.
Good box out from Tatum Green there to come up with the rebound.
Now, defense chance coming in from the PA announcer. I didn't know that it was technically an Alabama home game. I guess we are in Alabama. Panya Davis, the offensive rebound up and in. That was good hustle from the Noles. Starting to see it pick up just a little bit right now.
Yeah, it was a good offensive rebound first from Soleil Williams off the miss from Sydney Bowles, and then Panya Davis finishes it off.
Now right wing, Jennings. Free throw stripe, Jones trying to entry pass it in, knocked away by Bowles. She's done that a couple times today. Tatum Green has got it. Green back to Bowles. The captain hesitates, drives right wing and into the lane. No good, but we'll go to the free throw stripe.
Yeah, Panya Davis was right there to pick it up again. Had they not called that foul, Davis had the rebound and the putback. Instead, Bowles will go to the free throw line. Yeah, I like this lineup. The energy that you're seeing out of this group out there with Bowles, Williams, Shavers, Green, and Davis. It's giving the Noles a little bit of a spark here. I like their defensive energy as well. The thing that Tatum Green will give you at that 4 position is a little more versatility and athleticism out on the perimeter, and will be able to defend just a little bit better than maybe either Treadwell or Kubek can do at that 4 spot.
Sydney Bowles tried to get to 10, couldn't do it there. 9 points, 3 of 4 at the free throw line this afternoon. 59-40, Alabama, right wing. Timmons drives in, kicks back Austin. Gets Soleil moving, a circus layup to split between Williams and Davis. Let's see who that foul's going to go against. It's going to be against Soleil.
I think it's Soleil. Yeah, she was the one that came in with the contact there.
It is,
no argument from the booth up here on that one.
Now we have 4 Seminoles with 3 personal fouls. Maybe Treadwell's got 4. Emma Risch is going to come back into the game. Again, so Soleil to the bench. It's been a great third quarter for Soleil. 7 points all coming in this quarter alone. So she'll take a seat with 3 fouls. Emma Risch, someone that we talked about, as Austin rattles out the free throw. Still fighting back from injury, too. I mean, she's healthy now, so maybe that is part of it, right, as you're ramping her up.
But you're not really in game shape.
Yes.
You know, like she's had to spend the majority of 2 years rehabbing from some off-season surgeries, and so her ability to just play her safe back into game shape is really what Emma Risch is looking for here out of these first few games, I think.
Another Noles turnover, just trying to advance the ball up the floor. Panya Davis gets the rebound. Now she's running. The Aussie Euro stepping around, and I don't know if that was a travel.
That was not a travel. Saif, I have to disagree. That was a Euro step.
I know she's not from here, but that was certainly a clean Euro step.
Do we call it an Aussie step?
We could.
I mean, she's got such long legs and she can cover so much space that I guess maybe he was a little confused, but I didn't see it that was a travel at all.
Timmons, straightaway triple, rattled out, Bowles the rebound. Here she comes. Surging up the floor. Bowles, on Austin, in the paint, spinning, fading, hitting. Now in double figures. That's a pretty move from the mid-range for Sydney Bowles. We had a pretty darn good player last year who loved to operate in the mid-range, Omaria Gordon. Bowles trying to bring some of that out right now. Shavers able to poke it loose from Austin on the left wing. 60-42. Risch with the steal, coming in for the help defense. That's where the defense really helps out. We've seen it a couple times today. Risch up top around a Davis screen, pulls up 10-footer off the front rim. Her first shot of the afternoon, no good.
Speaking of mid-range, though, I think that's one that you'll see Emma Risch knock down quite often as a Seminole.
Weathers open for three, no good. Kubek the rebound. 2:20 and ticking in the third quarter, 60-42 Alabama. Shavers left side around a Kubek screen. Now she spins away, drives in, tucks the ball, loses it, and another turnover. Turnover number 19 for Florida State.
I was just about to compliment Florida State about 2 minutes ago about how good they've done of taking care of the ball early in the third quarter, and now back-to-back turnovers.
Leave another wide-open three for Carly Weathers. Her third of the game, 11 points for her. 21-point lead for Bama, minute 40 to go. In the third quarter, Shavers on the logo. Now right elbow, Davis facing up on Cody, looking for help. Sydney Bowles is trying to get free from Alancia Ramsey and bumps into her. It's going to be a loose ball foul on Ramsey.
Ramsey impeding the progress of Sydney Bowles. Bowles just trying to cut across the lane and get to the other side. That's what coaches want you to do, right? They want you to try to disrupt what the offense is doing, but you can't make that much contact. And Bowles going to the free throw line on that? I think that should put Florida State in the bonus.
It does put them in the bonus, indeed. Soleil Williams back into the game. Mari Girton into the game as well. So it's Panya Davis, Ali Kubek, Sydney Bowles at the line, Mari Girton, Soleil Williams. Bowles, good on the first free throw. 12 points for Captain Sid. 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point land, and no good on the second. Splits the pair again. 63-43 Alabama. 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Cody to Collins on the right wing, guarded by the freshman, Mari Girton. Cincy native all over Collins.
Too much body.
Too much. That's the freshman trying to catch up with the junior from Georgia.
And again, that's something Mari Girton is going to learn.
Yeah.
You know, that's exactly why you need to play this type of game, is because Mari Girton needs to learn that, hey, you can't bump her. You've got to create that space. If she's coming into you,
today too,
right? Yeah. If she's coming into you, you have to back off and give her just a little bit of space. You don't have to give her the driving lane, but you have to give her the space. And again, growth opportunities for these young Seminole players.
Collins no good on the free throw, and Girton is one when watching practice who has a lot of great flashes. She plays hard as well. The coaching staff really likes her, and again, this is her first true moment to play at the collegiate level. So more comfort to come for the freshman, who's got it now on the left wing behind the back move, looking for help. Picks up her dribble, hands to Soleil Williams. Jab step, drives, kicks to Girton. Lost the ball, thought about the three, now drives in. Girton looking for help. Timmons trying to rip it away, jump ball. And that's going to stay with the Noles. It is. 56.4 to be exact on the clock right now. 11 on the shot clock, 64-43. Alabama leads. Underneath the left side of the basket, Williams into Kubek. Kubek able to slip the defense, kick to the corner. Bonner, three, money.
That's what the Noles need from Amaya Bonner, right there in the corner in front of the bench. Knocks down a big three.
Her first three-pointer, the 5th of the game for the Noles. And about an 9-second difference between shot and game clock. Alabama, they got it. 64-46, tied on top right now. Collins, Cody, three up top, rattles home. Essence Cody only hit 9 3-pointers last year. She's fired off 2 today and hit 1. Now the Noles got one more shot in this third quarter. 67-46 Alabama. Soleil Williams with it on the Ballin and Boutwell logo. Guarded by Collins with 7 seconds. Here they go. Crossover to her left. Back to Davis. Davis, the three. Tanya Davis. Why not? Brings it in. Big three for the Aussie. She's in double figures herself. 101 from three-point land, and we head to the fourth quarter. Final 10 minutes, Alabama leads 67-49. Stick with us. You're listening to Seminole Women's Basketball from Legends Global.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Our energy efficient, Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC1527613. Well, here we go, Noles fans. 10 minutes to play. Ballin in Boutwell, Alabama to start with the ball. Right away, a reverse layup good from Lourdes da Silva Costa. And it's 69-49, Alabama. Quickly, Soleil Williams driving. Avery Treadwell, the offensive putback is good. That's what she does. Aves, her first shot of the season. It's up and in. Of course, off an offensive rebound, nonetheless. 69-51, Melissa. This is a Florida State team that ended much better in that third quarter. 24 points as a team, looking much more like the style of play you want to see from the Garnet and Gold.
Yeah, definitely the type of team that you're expecting to see there in that third quarter. You almost wish you could wipe out the score at half and just, play the second half. And maybe that's what Brooke Wyckoff told her team,
Hey, but exhibition matchup, anything goes.
Absolutely. You used to just have these as close scrimmages you would play against, other Power 4 schools. And that's exactly what you would do a lot of times is, just play one quarter at a time or play a half at a time, and you just play the half. So that you weren't as concerned about, score and trying to catch up and things like that. But I like the energy I saw. I thought Soleil Williams really brought it that quarter. I thought Pawnee Davis was outstanding. Sydney Bowles did a really nice job. You're seeing some good things from Florida State there in that third quarter.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen, I'm going to make my own rules here in the exhibition. I'm saying that it's a 3-point game right now.
There you go.
I would imagine that was Brooke Wyckoff's message as well in the halftime locker room. Win the second half. Soleil Williams up top, stolen away by Lourdes da Silva Costa. And Ali Kubek going to be called with a foul, just trying to disrupt.
Yeah, well, it started with Soleil Williams, who really had a driving lane. She did a great job beating her defender, got to the rim, and then instead of taking the shot up, was trying to be a little unselfish and get it to Panya Davis. She wasn't open. The ball got batted around and somehow ended up trying to get it to Kubek, but Lourdes da Silva Costa just stepped in the way.
51-71. Alabama, they lead. Right side driving in and rolling in the layup is Collins. More pressure applied. Knowles don't realize he got to get it in. Green gets it to Williams. Here she comes, surging up the floor. Not paying attention though. Collins the steal. Spinning around, and Green not able to get the block. Collins finishes. This is just an Alabama team right now playing hard. Knowles, really good end to that third quarter. They got to keep the energy rolling right now and finish that strong. Williams fires, triple, rattles out. Treadwell hustling for an offensive rebound.
And that's going to be the end of Avery Treadwell's day, I'm afraid.
I don't know if that's a foul.
Oh, they did not call. I thought they looked like she made some contact there with Essence Cody, and I thought she was going to get whistled for her 5th personal. Instead, they just called it out of bounds. Good break for the Knowles.
Big one. Amaya Bonner and Soleil Williams to the bench. Mari Gurton, Tatum Green, Sydney Bowles, Avery Treadwell, Jazz Shavers. The 5 on the floor for the Garnet and Gold, and there's going to be a foul.
That's Gurton again. She got a hand on her. You can't keep the hand on. They did alter that rule a little bit where you can make that hot stove touch, they call it, but you can't ride her, and that's what Mari Gurton. Again, just opportunities to learn, right? You know, nothing hurt there on that one. Just know, hey, got to get your hands off.
Yeah, Coach Scholes will be going over that one in film with the freshmen in this upcoming week. It's with Collins. 8:15 to play in this game. Kick to the corner. Jennings working on Shavers. Shavers in front. Cross-court pass, open for 3. Scott no good. Treadwell, good job to tip it to herself.
Great box out by Avery Treadwell to keep Chambers on her back.
Bowles left wing in transition. Around a Treadwell screen. Mid-range. Fouled, and the bucket right at the free throw stripe.
Nice job.
All right, Sid.
Sid buckets. Getting herself a bucket.
I like that one. In transition, we'll call that our Tico's Gas high-efficiency play. Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. So to convert the in-one from the mid-range, Sydney Bowles at the free throw stripe. Rolls in the bucket. 15 points for Sid. That leads the team. 4 of 10 from the floor. 75-54, Alabama on top. 7:45 to play in this contest. Jennings around the corner. Scoop layup with the left hand, off the window and in.
Jennings just able to turn the corner there and got to the rim. A little off balance, but still able to finish it for the Crimson Tide.
Sydney Bowles working around some screens, moving left to right, still up top, finds Jazz Shavers, top of the key. Looking for Rish around the screen at the 3, doesn't find her. Shavers instead will drive and draw the foul called on the floor. Gonna go against Alancia Ramsey. Second team foul on Alabama. Florida State will take it underneath. Emma Rish will be the one to inbound. Right away into Bowles, left side of the floor. Working on the freshman Austin. In the paint, backing down. Draws the foul. Fortunate with that one, I will say. But, hey, Sid, senior, working against the freshman Austin. Using her strength, backing down. Got all the way. I don't even think, honestly, Sid realized how far down she got. Because when she turned to shoot, it hit kind of the side of the basket. I think she was prepared for that.
She pushed herself all the way down inside that restricted area on the offensive end. I think she thought she was still more up at the elbow area.
Like I said, no, you're pretty powerful. You were getting down there. So she'll hit the first free throw, 16 points.
And again, that's the difference in a senior going against a freshman in Ace Austin.
And yeah, no doubt, Sid Bowles, 17. That's a game high. Now, between both teams, Sydney last year averaged 10 a game. You mentioned earlier the 32 points versus Georgia Tech. You know she's capable of it. But you're going to ask a lot this year for the senior from Lithonia, Georgia. Knocked away by Tatum Green. You heard the slap.
Yeah.
Big one. She has had active hands all afternoon. The transfer from Boston College. Bowles, 3, short. Avery Treadwell there on the offensive glass. That's what she does. Box it out, get in position, able to corral these Sydney Bowles miss. You don't see her miss like that often. And Sydney Bowles maybe calling an assist. Not really. It's Avery Treadwell picking it up, goes to the line. Couple of subs as well for Alabama. 77-56. Alabama leads 6:51 to play in the fourth quarter. Treadwell, 67% at the line last year. That one, not what she was hoping for. She'll get one more try. Junior out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Off the heel on the second.
And again, Treadwell going to be somebody that's called on to play some valuable minutes this year for Florida State. Not a ton of depth in the post, and so she's going to need to come in and step up her game, defend, rebound, get those put-back buckets like we saw her earlier.
And she got some of those moments last year, but certainly more in this one. Treadwell at the left elbow, driving in, kicks to Emma Risch. Her first three-point attempt, nothing but net. That's what you want to see from number 12 in the Garnet and Gold. Timeout going to be taken on the floor with 6:20 left. But Emma Risch, her first three-point field goal, and the Garnet and Gold is good. 77-59 Alabama, 6:20 to play in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Seminole Women's Basketball from Legends Global.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported and isn't funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters so your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the field. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. Here we go. 6:20 to play in this contest. Balling about, well, Alabama, Florida State. And that's going to be, I think, a foul on Jazz Shavers. Bama just crossing over the timeline. A little handsy from Jazz.
Well, honestly, it was Timmons that kind of gave her the shove and got into the body, but they're going to say that the foul was on Jazz Shavers. It's just her second.
Inbound to Ace Austin. Bowles, a little tip away. Austin able to work 3. Trying to work around a screen. Bowles hits the deck. Now Timmons up top. Bowles switches on. Spinning in the lane at the free throw stripe. Left wing. Driving in Collins. Rising up too strong. Rebound great. Valuable minutes. Some good minutes today from Tatum Green. Someone I think we'll definitely mention more in our Sunstop postgame show. She's looked good. The Boston College transfer as Bowles drives down the lane. Hard finish and up and in with a punch. Are they gonna?
What was that?
Are they getting mad at Bowles for punching the ball out of bounds?
No, I think they were given a bench warning for either Panya standing up or something that was said on the bench.
Okay.
Well, I have to get clarification. I don't know. There was
Yeah,
no
they were
foul
pointing
given.
over the bench.
We'll move on.
Well, Sydney Bowles has 19. Knowles currently on a 7-0 run over the last 90 seconds, 77-61.
Knowles are up 1 in the second half.
And that's what we want to see right now. Driving in hard, Austin, no good. Rebound, Soleil. Here she comes with a burst down the floor. Knowles, they got numbers. Right wing with Soleil. Good crossover on a string. Floater. Got it. Soleil Williams, she is smooth.
Going to the right, finishing with the left. A
Soleil.
little lefty jumper from Soleil Williams.
9-0 run. How about a 12-2 run over the last 2.5 minutes for Florida State? 77-63.
This is still the starters for Alabama. It's not like they've really gone to their bench. They still have the majority of their first team in there.
It's with Jennings. Picks up her dribble in the paint. Bounce pass to Austin. Driving in. Tatum to help. Hesitated in the air. Able to float and finish. It's good. Austin ends that run for the Noles, but they're 3 of their last 3 from the floor. 79-63 Bama. 4:40 to play. Up top with Shavers. They're going to get an offensive foul. Yep. That's a screen. Bowles trying to run through Timmons. I think the hands might have just came up a little too high. That's
and a little bit of embellishment from Timmons.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's a vet. Yeah. 5th year at least, maybe 6th year.
4
player.
personal fouls now on Sydney Bowles. That's the 3rd Knoll with 4 personals. Only 4.5 to play. As the inbound goes to Ace Austin. All the way down in the paint, blocked by Kubek. She's already got 3 blocks she's been credited for on this game. Foul. The entry pass from Ace Austin to Essence Cody. I gotta say, Ace Austin, pretty cool name.
Yeah.
And I was looking in from Spring Garden, Alabama, Melissa, population of 216. That's 216 people based on the last
call that
census.
A booming metropolis.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? Only 200 people. She's still the Alabama Gatorade Player of the Year.
Yeah,
Back-to-back, by the way.
Really highly sought-after prospect, and she's going to have a really bright future with the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, mentioned it before. Her last ever high school game was across the street in the Legacy Arena. Scored 40. So definitely one Christy Curry's excited to have, the Alabama native. Bowles up the floor after free throws were made from the Tide. Now she gets bumped.
Yeah, I'd say Ace Austin on the shove. Sorry, freshman, you don't get to do that. Sydney Bowles was making it look like a cone drill out there. She was dribbling between all kinds of white jerseys, and I think Ace Austin took offense. Just gave her a forearm shove, and Bowles will go to the free throw line.
Bobbing and waving.
Yes, she
was. Sid now to the free throw stripe, where she is 7 for 9. The Noles as a team, 69%. That's another area where she is, where the Noles actually last year were great as well. 10th in the country, 78%. That's always a point of emphasis for head coach Brooke Wyckoff. Trying to help that number tick up just a little bit, feel a little bit better after this one. Sid now with 20. Make it 21, 2 for 2 on that trip. She'll be replaced by Amaya Bonner, who, by the way, for Amaya, last year was 24, now moved to number 2. So a number change for the senior out of Fremont, California. Also, looks like a knee sleeve.
Yeah, I haven't seen that earlier.
Didn't start with that. A little banged up. Some extra protection on that left leg. Double comes to Austin, thrown away, picked up by Shavers. Here comes Jazzy down the lane, right-handed layup, kisses it off the window.
Haven't called her name much here in this second half. It's been more Soleil Williams and Sydney Bowles, but Jazz Shavers there getting to the rim.
Only her 3rd shot of the second half, 80-67. Noles trying to cut this one back. They're 4 of their last 4. In the lane, off the mark, rebound, Kubek. Here comes Bonner up the left side of the floor. Crossing over, left wing. Hands off to Shavers, trying to round the corner. She does. Left-handed with the right now. Panya Davis can't corral the board now. Alabama's got numbers. 4 on 3. Running down is Collins. Picks it up. Cody wide open up top. Knowles not getting back. And Cody, only 9 3-pointers last year, has now hit 2 this afternoon. 83-67 is the score. Timeout taken. I believe we're staying here. We are staying here. Again, it's an exhibition.
30. Yep.
It's just a 30. Got to confirm that we're not in mid-season form.
We're not, but we've already paid all the bills. We got no more commercials to run, so only 30 seconds here on that one. The reason Knowles were late getting back on that, you commented, is because Jazz Shavers was on the ground. As she had tried to finish that rebound, she got knocked to the ground and just took her a minute to get back up. And unfortunately for Florida State, that left Essence Cody wide open to knock down a 3. Cody now on the game, 16 points, ties for a team high with Jessica Timmons, who also has a 16 for Alabama. Weathers with 11, Ace Austin with 9 in her debut.
Alabama shooting 46% as a team. The biggest note, though, 47% from three-point land. Last year as a team, that was something that they did really good. They were 3rd in the country at 38%. Helps when you have Aaliyah Nye, who's one of the best three-point shooters in the SEC history. Knowles with it. 3 minutes left. Panya Davis a jab step. The drive into Cody. Just shorted it. Had the free space. Just rushed the shot a little bit. Now with Timmons, hands off to Weathers, spinning away from Jazz up top. Euro step now to the left corner. 3-pointer for Scott. Off the front rim, rolls off. Jazz, the rebound. Here comes Jazzy. Crossover in her left hand, now back to the right. Just above the free throw stripe, picked up her dribble, looking for help, hands off Soleil. Now trying to find Bonner. Just throwing away the 23rd turnover for the Knowles this one. That's the area really to monitor. Yeah. However,
they've been better
in the second half.
Better in the second half. Let's give them credit. Just 8 turnovers here in the second half. You can live with that number once things settle down. And again, as you get into the season, I think there'll be fewer and fewer turnovers.
And travel called. Christy Curry all the way out onto the floor. Oh, she's still coming out on the floor.
It's actually an offensive foul is what they called. And I think that's the right call. It was a swat away by Timmons. She was being defended tightly by Jazz Shavers, but
Whoa.
Timmons with a swing and tried to keep her away.
So that's the funny thing is both coaches too right now in this exhibition matchup. They're coaching like it's midseason. They're coaching like this is conference play, like this is postseason. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, you love it. But what a great experience for both teams to really, get their feet under them and see what you got.
Great play design there from the Knowles. Out of that break in play, Ali Kubak got a good look, just not able to convert. 83-67. Alabama leads under 2 minutes to go. They extend that lead with a 3 for Tamia Scott. Now a 6-0 run for Bama after the Knowles had a lot of success. They haven't scored in the last 2 minutes. Soleil fakes the pass, now passes it. Bonner able to corral it. Scott almost got the steal. Right wing, Bonner drives hard. A burst of speed, rumbling to the rim. Able to hit the layup. That's where Bonner is so good. That quick first step was able to surge her way past Scott.
I want to see her use that athleticism. She has the ability to get to the rim. She's got to have the ball in her hands a little more and get there.
Cody.
That's a nice takeaway.
That is.
Ali Kubak comes in and steals that rebound right away from Cody.
One big to another. Finds Panya Davis, who goes down hard. Boy.
That one looked awkward.
Yeah.
She's going to pop back up and look like she's okay.
Actually, always awkward. When you get a 6'6" player, go down, any big like that. Boy, but she has been playing hard. Credit to the Aussie, kind of holding her left hamstring right now, making sure she is okay. But she will shoot 2 free throws. Panya Davis, 3 of 6 at the free throw stripe. Last year at New Mexico Junior College, was a 75% free throw shooter.
Now, she has played hard today. She deserves the ice bath after this one.
No doubt. One rebound away from a double-double. 2 for 2 on that trip. All right, Panya.
Yeah, Florida State's outscored Alabama here in the fourth quarter, 22-19. Lead by 2 here in the second half.
And that's really, I think,
you're only counting this half.
Your best takeaway right there is not how you start, it's how you finish, especially in a game that don't count. Now some pressure on the inbound with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Knowles trying to make it difficult for the Tide, 86-71. Alabama leads right now. Handoff to Costa, now back to Jennings in the paint, looking for help up top. Driving in is Scott. The fake, the pass, too strong, tipped out by Bonner, no one there. Bama keeps it now in the hands of Ace Austin, who looks to reset. 15 on the shot clock. Driving in, cross-court pass, great find to a wide-open Scott. In and out on the pass, on the shot, and Treadwell battling down low with...
Oh, that's going to be a foul on Treadwell.
That'll be it. So a foul out for Treadwell.
But battling a little too hard, unfortunately.
A little too hard. Tatum Green will come in to replace Avery in the final 40 seconds. 86-71, Bama leads. Lourdes da Silva Costa to the free throw stripe. Played at Montverde Academy. 4-star freshman out of Stockholm, Sweden. Good on the second. 88-71. Mari Girton, a freshman, the ball in her hands, driving in, trying to draw contact at the lane. No good. That's her first shot attempt. Now De Costa, and one. Wow, tough finish. The freshman Lourdes is 3 for 3. Has not missed a shot. She's got 8 points, going to the line to try and punch home one more. And a lot of talent coming out of Montverde Academy, that's for sure. And stays perfect. Alabama trying to take back that lead here in the fourth quarter. The Noles have it. Shot clock is dark. They can take one more shot. Allie Kubek battling underneath. Oh, so much contact. No foul called. It's slow to get up. Looks like Alabama will just dribble it out. And that'll do it here in Birmingham. Balling in Boutwell. This exhibition matchup is over. Alabama, they take it 91-71. Great experience for this Florida State team. Myself and Melissa will break down everything that we just saw and what's to come later on for this Florida State team and our Sunstop postgame show. Again, you're also listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wilson Children's Hospital. For world-class pediatric care, Wilson Children is always here, official Children's Hospital of Florida State Athletics. Sunstop postgame show on the other side. You're listening to Seminole basketball from Legends.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
Hey, Noles fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of air balls and alley-oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Florida State basketball games or to any other live event in Tallahassee, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Florida State basketball. Let's go, Noles! SeatGeek.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Louts, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Let's wrap up today's game with the Sunstop post-game show from the Seminole Sports Network. Food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. The Sunstop post-game show is also brought to you by SeatGeek, the official ticketing marketplace of Florida State basketball. By Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over.
Welcome into our Sunstop post-game show. Sunstop food, fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. Balling about well. Exhibition matchup is over. Alabama takes it 91-71. Melissa and I will break down what we saw from this game. Before we do, let us pause for 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Seminole Sports Network from Legends Global.
Tallahassee's Sports Radio, 96.5 The Spear, is WTLY, W243EG, Tallahassee.
Jack Kavovit, Melissa Bruner, Jared Marlowe in our Seminole Sports Network studios. Getting you right here in our Sunstop post-game show. The Noles fall in this one, an exhibition match. The best part about it is it doesn't count. Doesn't go on any of these records, nothing, nada, scratch it. But I think there's a lot to take away from this one, Melissa. We were just kind of mentioning it there at the end of the fourth quarter. It's a tale of two halves for this Florida State team. I think a lot of fans got to see sort of who they'll get to see this year. A lot of new faces, and I think we're going to have a lot of developments coming. We saw different lineups, things that we liked, things that we didn't. But overall, you'll like the way that this team ended and tried to come together and make a little bit of a run at the end.
Yeah, I absolutely loved what I saw from Florida State in the third and fourth quarters. In that second half, I thought you saw some dynamic plays from people like Soleil Williams. You saw Sydney Bowles really be assertive. You saw Maya Bonner be much more aggressive. I still think Josh Shavers has the ability to score at will. She did a great job. Panya Davis was sensational. I thought Tatum Green gave really, really good minutes off the bench, and I think she's going to continue to grow in this offense as well. So I was really encouraged by what I saw in that second half. I thought they kept fighting hard. Thought the defense was a little bit tighter and tougher. Still, again, you're 2 weeks into the season practice. Like, you're going to continue to grow and work on some things, and there's a lot of good things on film to go back and go, hey, all right, here's areas we got to get better at if we want to be that tournament team in March that we've always been. And I still feel like this is exactly who Florida State will be in March.
And I think that's the big thing with this team. A lot of unknowns still, not just even from those watching here as fans, but also even from the conference. Florida State picked 9th in the ACC preseason. Right now, this is a group that over the last 3 years under head coach Brooke Wyckoff has surpassed 12 wins in the conference. So the expectations are still there from this coaching staff. And, of course, as we have mentioned and you just talked about, the talent is still there. You're bringing in a lot of experienced players and those that have been through especially the ACC and the trials and tribulations that come in playing with one of the most competitive conferences in all of basketball. But a lot to look forward to still with this team. I look forward to hearing from head coach Brooke Wyckoff and getting her recaps. Unfortunately, as I've been mentioning in our Renewal by Anderson broadcast booth, not the courtside seats today, we're way up here in the Boutwell Auditorium, which is more than fun. A little bit difficult to maneuver and groove on up here through the seats. We got to go. We'll make our way down there eventually, but that will be, we'll look forward to 2 weeks, the next exhibition matchup. Love having these matchups on the radio as well, being able to show some love and just kind of see what's cooking right now with the ladies before you get ready and get set for the regular season. For any child that needs care, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. We'll take a break, come back, go through some more stats from this one on our Sunstop post-game show. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a Level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital, with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success.